on. Just kidding. Just kidding again. Okay, let's see, what was I gonna talk about? Oh, tithes and offering. So, maybe doesn't want me telling you guys how I tell them every other time, so I'm gonna tell you a story. I'll give you a bit, how tithe has come into my life and has made me the man I am today, with all the blessings that I have. Let's say this. There was this one time, it was with me and my family. We were honestly struggling in debt because my mom had to go to the hospital. Something happened to her. We still don't know what happened. And we were medically financed. We had debt. This didn't happen too long ago. And I remember my dad, every paycheck he got, no matter what, he still tithed. No matter, it didn't matter what type of situation we're in. We always tithe and we always put our faith into God. So not too long ago, around like 2 or 3 weeks ago, the whole debt that my mom had to pay was gone. I don't know how it happened, we don't know how it happened, but I'm guessing it was an anonymous giver. And we don't have to pay off the debt anymore. As long as you put your faith in God, and as long as you do stuff for Him, tithing for Him, good blessings will come for you. Alright, that's the end of it. Okay, so, let's see. Who's bringing the bucket? Oh! He is. I'm gonna pray over. Did you turn on my mic? Really? No. Dang, that's matter saying. Alright. Oh my gosh. Okay. Stop. Hello? It's so loud.
I know, it just got loud all of a sudden.
Can you turn it down, please? Thank you. More. Oh, I know loud. Put your voice. Alright, I'm praying over the time, Robbie. Our time is buckets right here. If you're gonna come up, I have announcements. Do not put the video. Not yet.
Why is it so dark?
Why is it so dark?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe because the dark is black. I don't know. You can't ask me that. Oh look, now it's dark. Turn it off. Both all. See, now it's dark.
I can still see you.
Sorry. Okay. What was I saying? Damn it. Oh, announcements. Who's got our LSC conference? I do. Because they don't let me plan it. I want to, but, and he's like, oh, you can't be back there. And I said, dang, alright. Well, it's happening July 22nd to the 24th. And it's going to be a blast. It really is. Who's planning on going?
Me?
I am! Woo! Yeah, it's gonna be a lot more fun. It's last year was fun. This is gonna be more fun. Funner. I'm using that word. Yeah. Who said that? You're sitting back there, not in the crowd, so I don't want to hear you talk.
That is a word. I use it all the time.
What?
I use funner all the time, so it is a word.
I can't hear.
I use funner all the time, so it is a word.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I use it. Wednesday nights. And Tuesday nights, if you don't know. Make sure not to miss them. We've been opening back up. It's been a lot of fun lately. Our worship has been intense. Ben's messages have been intense. Make sure to keep going out. And, yeah, that's it for me. Love you guys. Watch the video, please.
Welcome to YU. If it's your first time here, we'd like to welcome you and let you know that here at YU we are
Unashamed.
We are
Unashamed.
unashamed. Thank you very much. I know it's a little. Thank you, Thomas. It's a little early in the morning, but it's 11:15. It's already afternoon, so let's wake up a little bit. Let's interact. It's okay to interact in church. You have to look at me like I'm a freak. Some of y'all are like, sometimes like during Wednesday night service, or even especially Sunday. I don't know if y'all remember them. East Campus. Wait. They look at me like I'm a freak, and like I'm a circus freak. They look at me like I have 2 eyeballs and 3 eyeballs in my head and 2 eyeballs on my chest. It's like, You guys are not that weird. I'm a little weird, but not that weird. We're in a series called Good Vibes, and we're talking about joy. Last week we talked about, it was kind of the intro to joy. It was Joy 101. But this week we're going to talk about how joy gets killed in our own lives. How many of y'all get hangry? When you're really, really hungry, you get hangry like you're about to slap somebody in the face for a cheeseburger. And you're so hungry that you want your chicken nuggets, and if you don't get your chicken nugget nugs, you're going to knock somebody out. Right? How many of y'all get hangry? Okay, like 3 of us. The rest of you aren't normal. Things in our life can kill our mood for the rest of the day. How many of you guys have ever interacted with somebody that for the rest of your day, you interact with them in the morning and they just kill your mood for the rest of this? You're in a bad mood, you just like, you hate everybody because of this one person. Right? Things can kill our mood sometimes. Sometimes things can kill our vibe for the rest of the day, but today we're going to talk about how we actually kill our own mood for the rest of our lives and the rest of the day. Philippians 2:12-18 says, "Friends, you always followed my instructions when I was with you." This is Paul talking to the Philippians. "And now it's even more important. Work hard to show the results of your salvation, obeying God with deep reverence and fear, for God is working with you, giving you the desire and the power to do what pleases Him. Do everything without complaining and arguing, so that no one can criticize you. Live clean and innocent lives as children of God, shining like bright lights in a world full of crooked and perverse people. Hold firmly to the word of life. Then, on the day that Jesus returns, I will be proud that I did not run the race in vain, and my work isn't useless. But I will rejoice even if I lose my life, pouring it out like a liquid to God. Just like your faithful service is an offering to God, I want all of you to share in that joy." See, sometimes we, ourselves, us, we focus so many times on other people. We focus so many times on other people killing our life, other people killing our mood for the rest of the day, our situations killing our mood for the rest of the day, being hungry and us treating people the way that we treat people, us having a bad attitude about life. We, us, ourselves, can kill our own joy. We focus so many times on other people and how they can offer joy to us, how they can offer happiness to us, but most of the time it's us that's killing joy in our own lives. There's 4 ways that we can kill joy in our own lives. Number 1, and this is all in the verse that I read out of Philippians, if you guys want to go back and read it. Number 1 is complaining and arguing. How many of y'all are stubborn? Yeah, my hand is up. I'm more stubborn than anybody else. I'm more stubborn than my wife. I'm more stubborn than my dog, and my dog is pretty stubborn. I'm very, very stubborn. Okay? How many of y'all argue at every single turn? It doesn't matter what it is, you just argue about everything. You just love fighting. For first service, I was arguing with a student because he thought he could do more push-ups than me, and he could barely do 5 push-ups. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to say his name, but if he starts talking in here, then I'm going to say his name. But at every single turn, Gabe, at every single turn, he's probably the most, he's probably more stubborn than me, and most of the time he can't back it up. Just like the push-ups. He challenged, he's like, "Man, I bet you can do 25 push-ups." Boom. Knocked out 25 push-ups. I was like, "Okay, Gabe, do 25 push-ups." He was struggling at 6.
Did he go all the way down?
Gabe, you don't want to do this to yourself now, Gabe. Let's just move on, okay? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm stubborn, and I'm very competitive. Especially when it comes to competition, I'm very stubborn. If I know that I can beat somebody at something, I'm going to argue. If I know that I can't beat somebody at something, I'm still going to argue. Because at least, like, if somebody's better than me at something, at least if I talk a big game, at least I was in the conversation. Like Gabe, we were playing basketball. I was arguing with him about the little basketball hoop. I was like, "Gabe, I better beat you." And then I beat him, or he beat me, and then I beat him because I'm so stubborn. But here's the thing: when we let our stubbornness, our argumentative spirit, and our complaining get in our way, joy can be killed in our lives. I'm not talking about competition. This competition is fun. I love beating. I love beating him because he complains and he cries all the time when I beat him. I cry when people beat me too, but that's not the point. I'm not talking about competition. I'm talking about complaining about every situation. Complaining about, oh, well, my school sucks. I'm going to move schools next year. The teachers just don't like me. How about this? How about, is it really the teachers? Or is it you that don't like the teachers and you're acting up in class and then they're forced to sit you out of class? Let's be real, because we have to take accountability for ourselves. We have to take responsibility for what we do in our actions. Is it really the teacher? Or is it us when we walked in the first day of school, we thought we owned the school? Yeah, some of y'all are smiling, and you know it's the truth. But we complain about everything. We complain about our situations. We complain about our parents. Oh, my parents just did this. My parents just did this. Well, how are you acting? In a world where none of us want to take responsibility for anything. Our generation, the millennials, Gen Z, we don't want to take responsibility for anything. We're not accountable to anybody. That's why you see people rioting. Because nobody's keeping us in check. We think we can do whatever we want. And we can't. And why? Because we put joy in our lives. We complain about everything, we argue about everything, it's going to kill joy in our lives. That was verse 14. Number 2 is not having a heart for the lost. How many of y'all have a difficult time with people that you don't like? Yeah. People that you don't like get on your nerves, right? It's just natural. It's just natural as human beings. When you don't like somebody, everything that they do irritates you. Every little thing. They could breathe in your direction. Oh my gosh, did you see how she breathed at me? Your friends are like, wait, chill. What are you talking? I'm gonna go fight her. You see it? She breathed in my direction. What? What? When you don't like somebody, the smallest things that they do can sit. Did you see how she ate her chicken nuggets today? No, I did not see that. Only you did. The smallest thing can set us off about somebody, but we have to have a heart for people who don't know Jesus. For people who don't know Christ, even if we don't like them, we're at least called to pray for them. And I know that may even be harder than actually talking to them and making friends with them. You want me to pray for that person? After what they did? Yes, absolutely. Because Jesus called us to do that exact same thing. If we don't have a heart for the lost, if we don't have a heart to reach the people that don't like us and we don't like them, then we have a problem. It's going to diminish the joy that we have in our own lives. Because we're so wrapped up with what they're doing, we're so buzzed with what they're doing that we're not realizing that they need Jesus too just as much as we need Jesus. We've got to have a heart for the lost or else our joy is going to be diminished. Number 3 is disobedience or turning away from God. That's self-explanatory. If we don't have a heart for Jesus, if we don't want to run after Him every single day, our joy is not going to be there. It's obvious. That's the obvious Sunday school answer, right? Every time they have questions in a group, we're like, okay, what's the answer? Jesus. Yeah. Well, let's get a little bit deeper. We know that if we don't have God in our lives, if we don't have Jesus, then true joy, we can't really have true joy in our lives, in our hearts. We can't have true peace that God wants to offer. If we're constantly running the other direction, God can't help us. He wants us to go one way, and sometimes we go the opposite direction. God says, go this way, and we go the opposite. It's like little kids, right? You tell them to do something, and they do the exact opposite. Anybody have little sisters or little brothers? And you tell them to do one thing, and just out of spite, just because they're your brother and sister, they do the exact opposite. And it gets on your nerves, right? Okay, so how does God feel? When He says, hey, I want you to do this, and this is going to help you, but then we do the exact opposite. He's probably sitting up in heaven like, oh, come on. I'm going to help you here. Not really. Maybe Jesus didn't say that, but He says that to me a lot. Because I'm telling you, call the sheep, guys. Sheep are very tough. And number 4 is being negative and losing hope. Anybody you guys ever had like a negative teammate on your team? They're just always negative, and no matter what happens, they always look like they're sad or they're mad about something. Like I get like the competitive mad, like the competitive face that you get when you're really into the game. But I'm talking about this person's just mad at life. They're just sad about everything. You lose a point, and oh, we're gonna lose. It's the first quarter. That was the first 10 seconds of the game. But people that are always negative don't have true joy in their lives. And if we're constantly negative about the things in our life, if we're so pessimistic instead of optimistic and see the good things that God has given us in life, we're not going to have joy. There's a story in the Bible about Jonah. Anybody know the story of Jonah? Anybody not know the story of Jonah? Okay, that's okay. Jonah was a prophet, okay, in the Old Testament. And God said, hey, Jonah, I want you to go to this place called Nineveh. This place called Nineveh. Now, at this place, Jonah, there's people that are very, very corrupt. They go into other cities, other towns, they kill everybody in those towns, and then take over those towns and call those their towns. Not only that, but they capture people from those towns, and if they disobey them, they cut their heads off, put them on stakes, and put them outside of their city, called Nineveh, to scare other people away, to intimidate the people coming in, to say, you don't mess with us. They cut people's heads off, guys. And God said, hey, Jonah, I want you to go to Nineveh and go tell them to get their lives right. I don't know about you, but if God told me, I want you to go to a place where if you believe something else, or if you even breathe in somebody else's direction the wrong way, they're going to slice your head off. I would be a little hesitant too. Jonah wasn't just a little hesitant. Jonah went the opposite direction. He didn't go to Nineveh. He went to a place called Tarshish. It's a weird name, I know. Which was in the complete opposite direction. Again, Jonah's disobeying God. So finally, stuff happens. He jumps over the boat into the sea. Don't ask me why. It's a weird situation. But God creates a big fish. We know the Sunday school story, right? Jonah gets swallowed by the big fish. The crazy thing about this, these people in Nineveh, they worship a sea god. They worship a sea god. It was a giant fish. Coincidence, right? No. They worship a sea god that was a giant fish. Imagine being a fisherman in Nineveh. You know that you worship the sea god. All of a sudden, a giant fish washes up on the beach while you're fishing, and this random guy just pops out of the mouth like the Kool-Aid guy. Oh yeah! And just guts everywhere, slime. I bet you whoever saw that was like terrified. They probably ran back to the city like, there's a guy that just popped out of a fish! Jonah still wasn't convinced that God was trying to work. But he said, okay, God, if you created a giant fish just to swallow me, spit me up on this beach, and the least I can do is go into the town and tell him what you want me to. So Jonah preaches a message. It's not a 10-minute message. It's not an 8-minute message. It's not a 5-minute message. It's not a 2-minute message. You know what Jonah says? He walks up on whatever stage they had in the middle of the town and said, in 40 days, you're all going to die. Drops the mic and is out.
So like a 1 second one.
Like a 10-second sermon, and that's it. Imagine if I just came up on this stage, looked all you in the face and said, in 40 days, you're going to die, and walked out. What would your parents say to me? Your parents would probably get on the phone with Pastor Steve and be like, Pastor Steve, you got to fire this guy. He just told my kids they're going to die in 40 days. That's exactly what Jonah walks into the city and says, in 40 days you're going to die. Your city's going to burn if you don't get your life right. Guess what they do? Hundreds of thousands of people, including their enemies, get their life right. They change their path from cutting people's heads off to God. If I was Jonah, I'd be excited. The whole city just got saved. The whole city and the cats got saved. You know what Jonah did? He complained. Jonah was outside of the city on a hill, moping like a little baby. So you know what God did? He created a tree. It was really hot. It's in the Middle East. He created a tree, put it over Jonah's head to give him shade. Next day the tree dies. Guess what Jonah does? Complains to God. Why did the tree die? God, I knew you were going to save these people. These people, you didn't even have to send me. You could have just saved them yourself. Here's the thing, guys. Jonah didn't have joy in his life because of all these poor things. He complained. He didn't have a heart for the lost. He disobeyed God by turning the other direction. He was negative and he lost hope in his people. You can be the one that kills your own joy, and you don't even know it. You do all these four things, guess what? Joy's not going to find you. Negativity is a terrible thing. Go back to sports. I'll tell you guys a story. This was back when I was a junior in high school, and we were at the state basketball tournament. We were in the semifinal game. We were Santa Ana Stars, and we were playing against Tucumcari. The whole game we were doing well. We were going back and forth, point for point. It was, I think we were ranked number 6. Tucumcari was number 4 or something, so it was a pretty good matchup. There was one guy in 32, big old, didn't even look like a high school. Didn't even look like a high school senior. He didn't even look like a college senior. This was a full-fledged man. Like, he had chest hair coming out, like waving at people in the crowd. Like, it was weird. I was like, we need to check this man's birth certificate. So he was born in the 60s. This is a grown man. This whole game he's dominating. He's scoring all their points. He has about 40 points by the fourth quarter. But we're still up by 1. They have the ball. They have the ball at half court. And we're excited. We're like, we're going to make the championship game. All we have to do is lock this man down. Couldn't do it the rest of the game. But we're going to do it with 10 seconds left. So my coach, I don't know why he does this, but he puts the smallest point guard on him. Smallest one. He was our starting point guard, but he was tiny. This man was like 6'2". Our point guard was like 5 foot nothing. With heels on. Like this, he was short, okay? And for some reason my coach said, you need to go. Wow. Why does he need to go? What is coach's choice? They inbound the ball. Guy catches the ball at the free throw line, takes one dribble, barely even has to jump because his 5 foot nothing midget is guarding him. He puts it up, nothing in net. 5 seconds left in the clock. You would think that because there's 5 seconds left, we would have a little bit of hope. The coach calls a timeout. The rest of the team is walking back to their huddle with their heads down. This is what I'm talking about. Like in sports, you can see the momentum change in a game. You saw when he made that shot, all hope in us got dashed. Even though there's 5 seconds left, with our ball, we had run a play in practice over and over and over again for this exact same scenario. Coach drew it up, said, we're going to do this. We said, okay. We inbound the ball. And we do play, kid catches at the free throw line and flops, acts like he got fouled, didn't get the call. We lose the game. Why, on one end, does one team have hope with 10 seconds left, down 1 point? They score in 5 seconds, why can't we? When one person's hope gets dashed, you start getting negative, you bring everything else down. Just like in your own life. When you lose hope, when you lose your faith, when you say, God, I don't know what's going to happen today. I don't know what's going to go on. When you lose your trust in God, your joy gets diminished. Your joy gets dashed, and that's exactly what the enemy wants from you. If we do everything the opposite of these 4, if we stop complaining, if we start having a heart for the lost, if we stop disobeying God, and if we stop being negative, God will grant us joy, peace, joy and peace. But we can't have it unless, if we're acting this way, we won't have true joy. God wants us to have joy. That's the hope in the Bible. That God loves us so much that He sent Jesus to give us hope for heaven instead of hell. Jesus is our way out of hell. That's all the hope we need. But we can't see Jesus. But we can still listen to Him. We can still listen to His voice by reading His Word. That's what's going to give us joy. Let's pray and we'll break out in the booth. Father, we thank you so